My name is Daniel Dorociak, and I am running to be your next student body president for the 2021-2022 academic year. Today I hope to present my platforms in a way that convinces you to vote for me. So let's get started. Before I begin, I want to reflect on all that we have been through this past year. We've lived through unprecedented amounts of pain and suffering as we've struggled to get through this COVID-19 pandemic. We've experienced a reckoning on race as we witnessed and now see the subsequent trial and protests occurring after the brutal murder of George Floyd. And we saw divisions run deep following the election of Joe Biden and the insurrection that occurred on January 6th. Now, I've received a daily quote for a long time now. I'm not 100% sure how long I've received them from, but one quote that I got the other day really hit me right here. It reads, "The struggles of today develop the strengths of tomorrow," and it was written by Robert Hugh. Although this is a very simple quote, I feel as if it really embodies the spirit of the Elon community. We are presented with an incredible opportunity to really unify as one Elon community. And I believe that through unifying through community, openness, and school spirit, we really can and truly will rise from the ashes reborn. Openness. Trust between the university and the administration is at an all-time low. And I attribute that to the lack of transparency that occurs between the senior staff and the students. Our current student body president does a good job reaching out to current senators, asking them what their issues are, what they wish to achieve, and what they would like to bring up to Dr. Dooley in a weekly meeting. However, I think that our students should also have this opportunity, and not just those who are privileged enough to serve on the Elon SGA. Now, I don't want to be labeled a typical politician, and so I'll actually offer a solution. Each week, an informational post will be made for our various social media platforms, and we will make sure that everyone knows what is going on in SGA, as well as in the senior staff. We will also create QR codes so that people can address their concerns, state them to the senior staff, and make sure that all officials on SGA, as well as the senior staff, are truly working for the student body. Spirit. Elon University students are involved in more things than one can count. With over 250 student organizations on this campus, it is almost impossible not to find something that one is passionate about here at Elon. However, attend one of those events, or go to a football game, pre-COVID of course, and you'll see that there are an incredibly large number of empty seats in the audience. Many students I've spoken to say they are looking for colleges that have a vibrant sports and organization scene. In conversations that I've had recently with tour guides and those in academics and admissions would agree with that sentiment. However, let's be honest. After halftime at a sporting event, it appears as though students just lose interest in the game. Now, I don't 100% know why that is. However, I will work to create initiatives to make attending all types of events, from political to sports to cultural and everything in between, an incredibly open and inclusive experience for all. Community. As we emerge from this global pandemic, and we all start to get our vaccines, hopefully, we are presented with a Goldilocks moment to really unite as one Elon community and come together to celebrate the differences that we have and also recognizing our shared identities. We also have the opportunity to recognize that we are one Elon community. At these events, they will obviously be very safe, and we make sure that the science is trusted and in place. However, on top of that, we will then use that community that we have built to develop and establish a relationship with the town of Elon and those in Alamance County. Currently, that relationship either does not exist or exists in a very poor regard. My connections with various politicians across the state and in the town and in Alamance County will benefit our university, as I will use those connections to make sure that we develop a very strong relationship so that all Elon students, Town of Elon residents, and Alamance County residents can live in harmony. As we say in SGA, I want to thank you for my time, and I yield my time to the floor.